Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Adjust the Mic family. This is Charlie.
And Scott.
Hey, just because we act like children, it doesn't mean that children should be listening.
F words and B words, C words, we say them all.
Oh my. Everything we say, we don't know what we're talking about, and we're clueless.
Chris knows a lot.
I mean, of science. Yeah, and thank you for downloading and subscribing to the Adjust the Mic podcast.
Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?
I don't call no girls in the middle of the night. You got the wrong number.
Boy, you tell me who you are.
So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid, or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone.
You like the Foo Fighters?
No.
All right, let's start recording. Are we recording now?
Check 1, 2. Hey Scott, can you turn me up just a little bit?
Turn them on. I don't know if I can really hear.
Check
There
1,
we
2.
go. Hello.
Hello. That's better. Thank you, sir.
They say it's your birthday.
Let me know when we're up and running.
What episode is this?
130.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, it's episode 130. I repeat, 130 of Adjust the Mic. To my right, the host with the most. I'm a little worried about this. Scott, how you doing?
Hello, governors.
All right. That was good.
That was good. That was good. Convincing.
Hold. To my left, kind of concerned about this one too. Craft beer queen, Miss Colleen.
How are you now?
Okay.
Convincing as
Good,
well.
good.
Yep.
And down yonder, the birthday boy himself,
Woohoo!
Chris Chamberlain.
What's up, guys?
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Do you guys want to get this out of the way?
No.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, that's good. That's
Cha
good.
cha.
That's good.
What?
That's
That's
good.
good.
And
All
then piloting the ship as
Anymore.
always is Mr. Charlie Lord.
Hey, man.
The man himself. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, buddy. Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you, sir.
It's kind of weird being on a fucking Tuesday, but
Kind of, yeah.
it is what it is.
It goes every year. It goes one additional day.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
in 4 years, it'll be on a Friday.
Yeah, if we're here. Could be 7 more pandemics. Fuck knows what's
Or a
happening.
nuclear war.
Yeah, it could be all kinds of stuff.
Hey, Scott. How's it going, man?
Yes, sir, governor. How's it going?
Good. You feeling okay, man? You
Why
had a good day today?
videoing me so much. I found like that's weird. I'm not used to being
You finally got all that icing off your
center of
mustache.
attention
Yeah,
this evening. It's
Scott
your
was-
birthday, not mine.
he
Why
was
am I
doing-
getting videoed?
Scott was doing cake motorboating earlier. Not
Those
cake
cupcakes
farts,
are
but
worthy of motorboating.
It's
I'm
Publix.
sorry.
Publix cupcakes. Colleen
were
brought
good.
cupcakes for
They were
Chris's
so good.
birthday.
Thank you, Colleen. They were
You're
so
So
welcome.
delicious.
sweet. And you know what makes
They're
it
the
even
best.
more special?
What's that?
Is one of the packages was cookies and cream.
Oh, that was the one I had.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, look good.
Got to get into those fudge ones on the break.
Fudge.
No, I've had a lot of cake today. My coworkers got me an ice cream cake today, which was really, really nice.
Cookie puss?
Nice.
Cookie puss, yeah. It was Carvel.
Carvel cookie puss?
It was very nice.
Did it have the little
Surprised.
crunchies?
It did have the
Love
crunchies
the
in it.
Where do you get that at? Oh, you can get them at Publix.
I think you get a Publix, yeah.
God, those are so good.
But I was like in the middle of doing something to run across the building, and then they're like, "Hey, Chris," I'm like, "No, I got to get this shit done. I'll be right back." And I went and figured out what I needed to, and I came back and I'm like, "Oh, I know what's happening." And then came in the door like, "Surprise, happy birthday!" And it was unexpected.
It wasn't like
but
a sign
cool.
that just said, "It's your birthday."
It is your
With some-
birthday, period.
With some brown balloons and gray balloons.
No, it's been a good day. It started off good. My little Stella Bella gave me a video call this morning and a text, and
Aw.
started my day right.
That, sir, is the good stuff.
That was the good stuff for sure.
Yeah, it's a good way to jumpstart your day, buddy. So what's going on? What are we talking about? We
Tom
have
Brady didn't quit.
Fucking Tom Brady.
You see the meme where he's like spending the whole day at home with his family
Oh.
for like a weekend. He's like,
Yeah.
"Nope, fuck this.
Yeah,
I'm going. I'm
it was like
retired."
it was like a month
That was
Was
like
it a
me.
month?
with his beautiful children and his supermodel wife.
Yeah.
It's like when the
I'm
pandemic
out.
hit. I had to go home. I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm at home," and then I'm like, "Yeah, 3 weeks, and I need to go back to work."
Do we record the podcast 8 days a week? Yeah, old Tom Brady's back, man.
Yep.
Do you think it was because he saw the contract Aaron Rodgers got and was like, "Fuck, this guy is not getting another Super Bowl under my watch"?
I think he just
Like
wants
a little
ring.
bit jealous.
I think he just wants to win.
Another ring.
He's got how many now?
I got to hear Jared's bullshit for a whole nother year now.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Jared hated him for 20 years.
he
Like,
hate, now he
it's
like,
a bandwagon.
Jared has found every statistic or stat or place or town that he's won at, and we've heard it at work. Like he tells us little Brady facts.
But it's not like
In every day.
nobody can argue it. He's the
No,
best
he
to
is.
ever do it.
Nobody's arguing.
Yeah, nobody will ever do it again. It's
And even
Can't
when he retired, he goes, "Oh, he'll come back. He'll come back." And now that it happened, it's like,
he's all
he came
excited.
back, didn't he?
Jared went
He
hard
better
on.
be right as
Jared-
much as he pays
Yeah.
attention to that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Jared went hard on you on that Facebook page about Twilight or some shit, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we
Christ.
really have to clear this up.
This
So
is not
So
okay.
you love Twilight more than Lord of the Rings.
Is it because their skin glows a little?
it did.
Does
No,
that
the
get you
vampire
something?
skins they sparkle.
Oh, that's cute.
right.
Just like the elves in Lord of the Rings.
The elves don't fucking sparkle
They sparkle in certain lights.
And
I
they're-
saw it.
They're not elves.
I've watched them all.
in the movies, but not in the books.
Okay, but they don't sparkle in the Twilight
Aren't they
books either.
hobbits?
There's no sparkling.
Yeah, they
There's
do.
letters.
I've never
You read
seen Lord of the
letters in
Rings.
Yeah,
the
but they're hobbits. They're not elves.
What? Who? What are we talking
Lord of
about?
the Rings.
They have
No, there's elves
and
in the Lord of the
hobbits
Rings.
and orcs and
Balrog.
Oh, Liv Taylor.
and
She was an elf.
Gondor and freaking
And Agent Smith
everywhere.
from The Matrix, he was in
Yes.
it too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you like
Gimli?
Twilight more than The Godfather and Lord of the Rings.
So The Godfather and Lord
I
of
don't
the Rings
like
being
Twilight
the greatest
more than
films
anything,
of all time.
and I hate that Jared has brought lies to our Facebook group of
But
honesty.
Why would he
True.
do something like this?
He's
though?
an honest
very-
guy, that Jared.
That he is.
but true
No, he's
or
not.
false, Scott?
False.
You have seen every one of the Twilight movies.
No, that's true.
Okay.
I've seen them.
You've seen them.
I did not rate them above any other show,
True or false?
but I watched all of it.
You have corrected me or Charlie or Colleen with an incorrect fact about Twilight. You set us straight. Like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I will always set you straight.
Okay.
Yes.
Why do you know so much?
you can say you've seen them all and you're a fan.
So here's how this went down: is Mr. Jared Culiberta, that lives here in Titusville, Florida.
But you
Find him
are-
on Facebook.
you
or
are a
anywhere.
fan.
High on Mount Zion is one of his social medias. If you want to reach out to him in any way,
We're not talking about Jared. We're talking about
he
you.
had the Twilight books in his room, and me and Stan, old member of the show, have verified this fact that he read all the Twilight books. So now he's throwing shame at me just because I saw the movies, and he's scared to admit that he probably loves that shit and probably watched all of them on demand in his room by himself.
Let's play some
And now
trivia.
he's playing shade on us because he's worried about how
Doesn't he
everybody's
have a
gonna
sister?
think. There are a lot. I pointed out the fact that how can you boast about a Batman and you love the new Batman, which is Robert Pattinson, right?
Who was also-
I have not seen that yet.
Who was
I
Robert
did not
Pattinson?
He was the one of the vampire dudes on Twilight.
What was his name in Twilight?
Don't
they
do
were
that.
the Cullens, the
What
family.
was his first name?
Edward Cullen, I think.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's-
Well,
But-
the evidence is not stacking up good against you, bro, right
Yeah,
now.
Because I can give some trivia answers.
Can I ask a question?
Give me Lord of the Rings trivia.
Hey.
That's my favorite. Lord of the Rings is my favorite trilogy.
Can I ask
went
a
and saw
question?
every
Okay.
Lord of the Rings the Thursday
He's going
night
hard.
before it came out,
boy.
and I watched it in high frame rate. You motherfuckers, because only Lord of the Rings guys know about high frame rate.
Okay.
Right? Fucking shit.
Can I ask a question?
Sorry,
I figured it was going to
I was
happen.
worked up.
What is
Let me
the
breathe.
problem with liking Twilight? I've never seen them.
You would
What's
have to
the
ask
problem?
Jared because I don't know. Like it's because it's a more of a love story, and who likes
Okay.
like it more has but Lord of the Rings has a big love story in it as well.
A couple of 'em.
Now let's
A few.
lock in on something.
Yep.
I have a huge guilty pleasure, and I just saw the movie within the last year. The fucking Notebook is
Oh, it'll make
Oh,
you
you
cry.
Just
Unbelievable.
saw The Notebook.
yeah.
Ruin your
Get
life.
out of here.
It'll make you
Have you
contemplate
seen it?
everything you've ever
I
done
haven't
in your
seen it.
life.
You have not.
What do you want?
Wait, you haven't seen it?
What do you want?
I want to know a movie that you're like, oh, sorry, but like for me, the Notebook.
Well, I cannot believe you have not seen
I haven't
The
seen it.
Notebook.
I've
Jared's
seen
just
all the
Twilight.
memes about it. But
You
I
have to
haven't seen
watch it, man. And
And that's why you were saying, what do
Actually,
you want?
no.
What do
No,
you
I'll
want?
tell you a guilty pleasure
and Practical
movie.
Magic.
I cried at the end of
Sorry, I like
of
Practical Magic. Oh yeah,
The Notebook is
Oh,
just
yeah.
unbelievable.
It just
Go
came
ahead,
out on
Chris.
Netflix. An Interview with a Vampire.
Oh no, that's a great movie.
That's
a great movie.
Such a fuck. I just
It's an
finished
awesome
it last
movie.
night.
No, that's not a guilt. That's
That holds up
great.
so well. 35
Sure
plus
does.
years later.
That's Brad Pitt,
Tom Cruise at their height. Yep.
Yeah, Christian Slater.
Yep, it was real,
Antonio
real
Banderas. Kirsten Dunst was the little
good. Little girl. Yep, that was
That's
her
not
first
a
big
guilt.
role.
That's a great. Come on, man. Give me something.
God, I can't even. And I'm trying to be honest here about something that I would think to be embarrassing, but
And we got Scott. Scott's is Twilight,
Yep,
of course.
big Twilight
He's a huge
fan.
fan.
Jesus Christ.
Colleen, what do you
Edit that
do? You
out.
have anything that you're like? Ugh,
There's nothing I'm embarrassed to say that I watch.
all those reality shows?
I love them all.
yeah.
Me too.
Bring on
I'm
the
with you,
Housewives.
I
Colleen.
think that
I am
is.
a Bravo-holic.
that is like. I feel like that is more worthy of being made fun of,
Right.
even though I don't make.
You can make fun of
watch
me.
whatever you
I
want.
should make fun of me.
That's what-
I love it.
Then
I do
like
too.
Twilight, because
God,
I mean
so good.
Twilight was very well written, but let me
Listen,
like
go
Mark,
ahead.
let me
Go ahead,
let me
Jared.
go.
I mean,
You
I
ready?
Scott,
like
You ready?
reality
Are you
better
ready?
than screen written. I don't know why. I
Repeat
just
what
like,
you
Are you
said
ready?
about 15 seconds
Are
ago.
you ready?
Repeat what
Okay.
you said
Oh,
first.
here we go.
Twilight was well written.
And what did you say before that?
you don't remember.
I don't know.
He said, I like Twilight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, it was good.
We'll repeat it.
I like Twilight.
Mark that. Thank you.
Okay,
Got it.
now, Lord of
ahead.
the Rings is probably one of the best ever. It's one of my favorites.
No.
Me,
Good movies.
Jared, and Stan went and saw every single one of them and The Hobbit the Thursday night before it came out in Merritt Island. We sit next to each other, one seat apart, right on the rail seat where you can put your feet up. And then I always touch Jared's dick in the air and take a selfie. And Jared always covers his dick because he doesn't want people on
You
the
always-
internet
now,
to see
hold
me
on.
do it.
getting
You can go in my
disgusting.
We need
history
to
over
pause.
the
We need to pause.
What theater are you watching
the
this in?
15 years of Facebook. And there are at least a dozen Jared dick touches selfies.
Is this like when people are
From the
holding
movie
up the
theater.
Leaning Tower of Pisa? Is he
You know when you
saying
take
in
the
pictures?
selfie and you put your finger like
Yes.
right over the guy's
I just wanna make sure
pee-pee,
the people
and he's always like
listening-
no, and he like
Yes.
turns his leg and he tries to hide it, and then every once in a while he'll be like lazy, like just
Charlie,
fucking do it and get
do
it over
something
with.
about this.
I can't. This dog is.
That's Goat Dog, man. He's the new pet. He's awesome.
All right, so let's talk about Lord of the Rings again. So you said you watched it in high frame rate.
Yeah, high
What
frame
is the frame rate?
rate. it
What?
was
I don't
Are
even
we
know
doing
what that
this?
means.
7
Why?
something.
Why?
7 something.
No. What is regular film rate? Film frame rate.
This is where Chris makes him feel stupid.
No. I'm just
No,
trying.
no,
I'm just
no,
trying to
no.
get to the level of
Wait a minute.
geekery we got.
No,
going
no,
on
no,
here.
no. I know this answer, but I'm a little.
I'll give you the
inebriated.
first one. It's 24 frames. The standard film frame rate.
Charlie,
What's high
can
speed
you believe
film rate?
Russell Wilson's
I think
going to
it- is
be
it 40
playing with
something?
Denver.
120.
Crazy in the AFC.
Oh, 120 hertz. Yes, yeah, totally. I know that.
It gives
I
it like
actually
a
do
soap
know
opera-
that. Yeah, I
opera feel to it, right? Yeah.
I know that. But it makes for a smoother transition when they're
We're
doing
going
the
to keep
big
talking about
scene.
football.
Sure.
While they talk
So
about
Peter
this
Jackson, that
frickin'
was his
nerd
deal.
shit.
He needed it done like
Yeah.
that. There was a
See
big
how long
thing
we can
about
go
it.
without talking.
Got it?
Okay,
So
no one's listening to Charlie
But
and
they're
them
gonna
right now.
now
So
in
let's,
Lord of the Rings,
You ready?
when did Gandalf turn into
Yeah.
Gandalf
Mark
the
a
Grey?
sec, go.
Everyone's talking
that
about
was in the second one when before he was the tree in the tree shit.
Are you sure about that? You want to double check your research there, Mr. Big Lord of the Rings
No,
fan?
was he gray? No, he was gray after he lost and died from Saruman when they fought, and he was up
great.
at the very top of the.
Was it
the
Saruman?
tower. And then the tree people came over and fucking annihilated.
What were the tree people called?
I
Butters.
fucking
Were they
I'm-
called Ents,
I'm-
perhaps?
Yes, they were Ents.
And then are you sure
they
he wasn't
fucking
fighting the
annihilated,
Balrog in the Mines of
and they
Moria
were
where he fell?
smoking weed up on the side of the tower whenever fucking Gandalf or not him, but the whole fucking crew came. I know everything about it, but I'm terrible. at
Except for
trivia.
all of those very basic trivia questions I just asked you.
I'm not that guy. I'm a scatterbrain. I don't have the details. I'm not a deets guy.
Look, we're getting selfies with the new doggo.
He's awesome, man.
Come here, buddy.
It's Falcor.
His
His name is
bottom
Butters.
lips looks
Come
like
here,
he got
Butters.
an injection.
His name is Butters.
Oh,
we
that-
got him from the Forever Animal. Thank you, Janelle. You're the
Come
best.
here,
He's the
Butters.
best dog. Him and Blue are best friends now.
Oh, they're fighting.
Wait, are we back? Are we
Yeah,
back
we're-
on, Charlie?
no, here's, but no.
Oh,
You're
we're
not done. You guys
done
are
with
not
this
done yet.
Lord of the
You guys
Rings
aren't done
shit.
yet. Shh.
God.
Okay, Lord of the Rings. Okay, listen, guys.
Remember
There's
that last time
multiple
you
love
snored
stories in Lord
and
of the
there was a big
Rings.
fight?
Twilight love stories. Okay, there is in The Hobbit. There is a human that turns into a fucking bear. Okay, in Twilight there are humans that turn into fucking wolves.
They're called
Okay?
werewolves.
At the very last Hobbit, they fight on a fucking ice lake. at the very end of Twilight,
Didn't the
they
Simpsons
fight
do
on an
all of
ice
this,
lake.
like 30 years ago?
I don't
Like
know.
there are similarities throughout.
Actually, that was the end of the Hobbit that they were fighting on the ice.
That's what I just said. I didn't
No,
say Lord
you
of the
said
Rings.
Lord
I
of the
said
Rings.
at the end of the Hobbit, they fought on the ice lake. At the end of Twilight, they fought on an ice lake. Hobbit gets put into Lord of the Rings. It's all one.
All right, fair enough.
You
I'll
watch
give
my
you that.
600-pound life?
Hey, there's
So
a new.
I was just telling
there's
you
a
the
new. Oh,
similarities.
he's still going.
Oh, sorry.
I'll
Okay.
edit you out.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Hey, there's a new.
I think I'm done now. I think I'm done.
Oh,
Am I done, Chris? Are we done?
Let's. Can we drill down further? Can we keep going?
We could
Love
go
is
into
Blind?
this a little further. Yeah, we
You
could.
watching it? Okay, I watched last season a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's so good.
Well, that's been fun.
All right, are we gonna take a break or what?
No, it's only been like 5
yeah.
minutes.
Well, I lost
5
track
minutes.
I lost track of time with all the
You got
fucking
that.
Hey, Charlie,
Lord
hold
of
off
the
a second.
Rings
Don't talk
shit.
for a few minutes. Go ahead.
I'd like to talk about NFTs.
Yes, let's talk about
Oh,
that.
I can fucking do
Can
that.
we talk about the collapse of the crypto market that's happened recently?
It's actually kind of coming up right now.
Oh, come on. These guys in their phone. It's going up, it's going down. Last
Happy
week I
birthday,
had
Chris.
this one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Can we talk about Artemis for a second?
Let's talk about Charlie
we
and
always
his
talk about
flip-flop.
Artemis.
Yes.
Let's do it.
So we rolled a big fucking rocket out to the launch pad this
beautiful.
week.
Beautiful.
This thing is as tall as the Apollo rocket. It has, if not more, than a very equivalent upmass to the Artemis program, or the Apollo program, rather. Excuse me. And that's going to be so loud when it launches, it's going to set off car alarms here in Titusville.
I'm so excited.
When is that?
We're looking at June.
Okay.
We're crossing fingers for June because they still got it. They've rolled it out to the pad. Now we're going to have what's called a wet dress rehearsal, where they fill the rocket up and they check all the valves and make sure everything works. Then they're going to empty the rocket and roll it back to the VAB to see what broke, because they've never filled this whole system before. So they fill it, they pressurize it, they make sure everything's working, and then they drain it, roll it back, and then find out what broke, replace what broke, and then about a month later they'll roll it back out to the launch pad, and then they're going to launch it. So this is one of 3 launches with this system. The first one, they're going to go uncrewed around the moon and then back and land to test it. The second one,
How long does that take?
that takes about 6 weeks.
Okay.
And then the
Wow.
second one they're gonna launch with people on it, and they're gonna fling people around the moon,
Pete Davidson?
probably, if his schedule lines up with it.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna bring it back and land it with people. Now the third one is when we're gonna be putting humans back on the moon,
Oh my god.
and that'll happen hopefully before the end of this year.
So
all of that.
All of that.
I have a question. What company, or is it companies, like built this?
Well, it's NASA, so they've got a team of contractors that have built it, but it's a NASA managed program.
But it's a whole bunch of different contracts.
Well, sure. You got. I think Boeing was one of the big ones. ULA's been
Okay.
partnering with like the second stage, and so I mean, because NASA always does everything with contractors, because it's the most efficient way of doing it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of companies involved, but it isn't like a single company program like
But
SpaceX.
NASA is the umbrella.
Correct.
Okay.
So, and it's actually people like to shit on NASA, like these SpaceX hardcore fucking nerds. It's like every solution to every space problem is just send a spacecraft or a SpaceX rocket. That's not how it fucking works. This is a big NASA national program to send people back to the moon, and SpaceX is going to have a part in it. But trying to compare the two is like comparing apples and oranges.
When was this program approved?
Shit, like 15 years ago.
Really?
It's been in the making for a very long time. Yeah.
Holy
Just call
shit.
Jeff Bezos.
Charlie, you realize that when you go and run the bridge, you can see it.
Yeah,
on the pad
it's out
right
there
now.
on the pad.
Is it?
Yeah, you can see
I
it
didn't
from
even
hardware.
notice it.
You just look over the river and it's lit up. Like at nighttime, you can see it
Oh,
lit up.
really?
It reminds me so much of the shuttle because it's like it's got the big orange booster in
Yeah.
the middle, and then it's got the 2 white boosters on the side.
But
It's like it's very eerie.
it's very shuttle-esque because
Yeah.
of the orange
Yes,
common
they
core.
made it look just like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
But it's a big deal for us as the United States because this is our next moon program.
yeah.
We're going back to the
Yeah.
moon as a way to get back to go to Mars. So it's going to be awesome. And like I said, it's going to be so fucking
so
loud when
excited.
that thing
So you're
launches.
saying
oh, I
June?
can't wait.
Yeah, June.
Okay.
And
I'm
there's-
going to need to know the day.
That hasn't been decided yet.
And it'll probably change
I'm
by
saying
then, too.
when
Okay.
it does, you're going to have to give me a heads up.
I'll let you know. I could probably even get you guys car passes to get out there for it.
I'm going to
for the
need.
launch.
You
Probably gonna have
promise,
to work,
promise?
but I want to go so bad.
Dude.
Let me know. I'll get your car pass.
Okay. For real, for real.
For real.
Get
for
ready to
real.
camp. You'll be there for a while.
You'll be
That's
stuck
okay.
in a ton of traffic to get in.
Bro,
and out
I've
of
done
there, but
Disney. That shit don't scare me.
It's way worse than Disney.
I've done Disney on a holiday.
Yeah,
How about
fair
that?
enough. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder how that Disney walkout went today.
What?
Oh yeah, the Disney walkout.
They walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of that "Don't Say Gay" bill I guess Disney came out and
They
didn't
they
come
did-
out.
it
They
was more
didn't
like
do
they
anything. It
didn't
was
say anything.
inaction. And so then once Disney finally had some pressure on it to make a stance on it, then they're like, "Oh, could you please not pass this bill?" And then like Disney employees, a lot of LGBTQ whatever people work out there, they're like, "Well, that's not enough, so we're going to walk out to show you that you."
I don't know enough of the language of the bill to make a decision. I don't.
It's very political.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people are speculating that it's just passed just to help because it's not legal. It's going to get struck down in the courts. But they're thinking that it's like DeSantis' way of engaging the base because he's going to run for president in a couple years. And
You
this
think
is just
so?
to help. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You don't think he's staying governor of Florida?
Oh, no.
That's why he argued at Trump and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been arguing
Really?
with Trump big time.
Huh.
Enough about that bullshit. Let's go talk about Lord of the Rings and NFTs again.
Yeah, go. Scott's drinking water.
Is that water,
I'm pretty
Scott?
sure
What
it's
are you
wine.
drinking? Is that tea?
That is blueberry tea, sir.
Ooh.
It was like some
fancy with it.
white zin over there or
Delightful.
something.
That is
Some
bougie.
rosé.
Bougie
Hey,
as
I
fuck.
do want to give a shout out, man, because I don't think we've recorded since this has happened. I had a cat for the past 7-8 years, and selling my house, not being able to have a cat anymore because of now we have 3 dogs, and those dogs would eat that cat.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a home for her, and I wasn't gonna put her up for a dog. That's not an option for me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that to Ava, that or me, But anyways, Scott, I appreciate you taking Ruby in to your family.
Ruby's gangster.
Yeah, and she's been around dogs, but the dogs that we have, be a problem.
Yeah.
They're not little 8-pound male model dogs like Scott's.
She she runs the house now. She is the number one animal, the dominant. Blue kind of I think wants to be friends, but you could see it in his eyebrows. He's scared to death of Ruby.
Well, once she
because-
puts them claws on one time,
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
and she didn't use her. She's
pawed them.
They've been
Yeah. she'll
Oh,
paw 'em.
SkippityPaps.
Hey, they've
Yeah.
got both dogs have been SkippityPap, like
That was Colleen's nickname in high
like
school.
20, probably 20 SkippityPap.
Oh,
each.
Miss SkippityPaps.
SkippityPap. That's the name of this episode, man. I fucking love that.
Actually, I
Gotta
can't
write
even
that
claim
down.
credit. That's from TikTok.
Yeah. Is it really?
Is it
yeah.
really?
Let me try to find one. It's funny.
I've seen that actually.
I'm sure
So,
you have.
But the SkippityPaps happened on a regular basis early on, and then Blue, like, he turns around and screams like he's dying. He puts his tail under and he runs. And he's and he just freaks out and runs. Then the fucking cat just sits up on the top of the couch and is like, "What?
Yeah, she's a gangster.
Like
man.
what, bitch?
Yeah.
Like what do you want?" And then just sits there, and then Butters comes over there. And Butters like rough. He gets all pissed off, and then he gets skippity-papped all the way across the room. He starts yelping like he's freaking out, and
Well,
I'll be in the other room.
skippity-papping
I'll be
son
like,
of a bitch.
"What the fuck's going on?" And Ruby's over here like, "Can you take these fucking dogs and put them outside?"
Yeah,
or
she's a
something,
badass
dude?"
cat, man.
And then she just sits over here, and Butters will run up whenever Ruby's under the couch or something, and tries to eat her food and drink all her drink,
Has she been out?
trying to starve her.
Have
to
you
death.
kept her indoors
Yeah.
the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was indoor, outdoor at my
She hasn't
house.
even asked to go out yet.
No, she just hangs out.
And when my dad comes here, when Allie's here,
Yep.
when Silas is here, and we're sitting out here, she comes out and sits on our laps or sits next to us in front of the dogs, doesn't care, and she's awesome.
Yeah, she's a good cat, man. Well, I do appreciate it,
The
man.
dogs are scared to death of her, though.
She's a good cat. She had a sister, man, and unfortunately, I think feline AIDS, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Got her at like 5 years old, and it was pretty shitty
Wow.
for my kids.
That sucks.
But yeah, Ruby's a great cat. I'm glad you took her. Thank you so much for that.
And I got a dog and a cat within the same, like within 2 days of each other.
Yeah.
Yes, you got a zoo.
I went from just Blue to a lot more.
You went to nothing.
Let's do
From
a
blue
tally
to a
here.
zoo.
What? How many members of the zoo do you have?
You
here
got
in
guinea
the house now?
pigs too, don't you?
And turtle.
I don't like the guinea pigs.
Let's
I don't
go.
like 'em.
So we'll start. How many guinea
You
pigs
want to
you got?
yeet them in the woods?
I'd yeet the fuck out of them if
Yeah.
I could. Like I used to do the frogs back in the
Where's
day.
your
remember?
fishing net for your pool?
It's right over there. They're yeet worthy animals.
You know
but
there's
I
an
won't
owl
yeet
out there
'em.
somewhere that would
I feel
thank you for
bad. I can't eat them. They're my dogs.
right, so you got
I gotta
one,
take care
two-
of
You
them.
would hold on. You would eat one?
No.
You probably wouldn't
I
get
would
much
yeet.
out of it.
Oh, yeet. I thought you said
Like,
eat. I was like, Jesus
Throw one.
Christ.
Remember I used to yeet all the frogs off my pool.
Oh, dude, that was
Back-
so bad.
I said
Yeah.
2 yeetable guinea pigs.
Yeah.
How many turtles?
I got one turtle and that's Tuck.
1 turtle. How many fish you got?
There's one fish in there.
One fish. Okay, so up to 4. Now, how many dogs now?
I got 2 dogs.
2 dogs. And then how many
Sometimes
cats?
3 with that peanut.
1 cat.
1 cat. Am I missing anybody?
That is.
You need to add
complete
one
set.
more animal to even it out.
7.
Yeah, you got to
Yep.
even it out. Just get 3 more
Yeah.
animals.
Go up to 3.
Go to 10. Round it up.
Or
Nope.
Baker's dozen.
No.
You could even go easy on yourself and get like 3 more little fish.
Yeah.
I am going to put a pond out back.
There
So,
you
yeah.
go. Put some koi fish out there.
Yeah. Some ugly, like albino ones.
Get some osprey appetizers.
Yeah. I was talking to owls this weekend, guys. Out in front porch up in Georgia. I was
Oh my god.
woo-hoo. And they were like, woo-hoo. They'd talk back to me. I was like, it's fucking awesome. I was talking to freaking owls.
How much of that moonshine had you gotten into by that point?
Oh, man, we drank like 2 bottles.
Oh, I bet. Is that where you took that picture with the you guys are outside at night with the flashlight?
Isn't that cool? The
That was a
effects
cool picture, dude.
The effects came out were so cool. Like, it's in the middle. There's no lights out there. There's no street lights of
Sure.
any kind. So you're in the dark, and it was raining the whole time up there.
Yeah. Oh, was it really?
But we had a blast. Like Allie, they were making like swords, and they got to shoot guns and
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was. Silas had a blast. We went up there with Derek and his kids.
The proper Tennessee experience, and then
Oh, it was fantastic.
good.
Yeah.
Did you put on your coonskin hats and
Went to the
everything?
butcher shop, dude. If anybody wants any, I got awesome meat in there.
What do you got?
Bacon, hamburger, ribeyes.
I'll take it all.
Smoked pork chops.
Give me
Smoked
good.
chops. Like gangster food.
Frozen
They had
up,
a
right?
butcher shop up there in Climax, Georgia. Okay. And it's called Jones Meats.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and
it is.
it's like 10 minutes from where we're at.
Climax.
And we go there every single time, and we get beef jerky, we get pork rinds and stuff.
I
for
bet it's
the,
all amazing too,
for
isn't
the
it?
dogs. Yeah, oh yeah, it's all
Yeah.
fantastic. And they wear the big white coats.
Sure.
Like when you buy bacon, you buy the whole thing of bacon, and then they'll cut it to your thickness, and they leave the rind on if you want.
Yeah.
So when you bake it, it gives it that little crackling.
Hell yeah.
It's the best. So if you want any, take some home.
I might take some of that bacon from you.
Oh, dude, you should.
Brent's gonna be like, tell him I want this, and this.
Tell them you should take some home.
Hey, and that's another thing. You told us you were going to bring us fucking corned beef last week, and then it didn't happen.
It's my
Listen,
fault. I got to
And we're
take the blame.
2 minutes
No.
from you.
I got to take the blame.
We had it, and then as soon as Scott said that we weren't doing the podcast, I wasn't gonna eat any of it, and then we just ate it. And next thing you know, we ate like the whole thing.
And it
Like-
was amazing, wasn't it?
It was so good.
Corned
it
beef
literally,
is delicious.
it was literally
love it
falling
so much,
apart.
man.
Like and the fat was
in a
so
crock
good
pot,
with it.
man.
Oh.
my God.
Yeah, we had.
But how did Brent cook it though? I bet you it wasn't
He
in his
smoked
crock
it.
pot. Yeah,
Sauerkraut, man.
smoked the fuck
Yeah.
out of it. Yep. With the
Yeah.
smoking jacket and everything
He was
too,
smoking.
bro.
He got up early that morning to do it, and then he was all for you guys. And then as soon as you were like, "We're not going to record,"
Ah.
If
was
you would
like-
have told us beforehand, it might
was
have
like,
pumped
Brent
me up a
smoked
little
corned
bit more
beef.
to
Yeah.
motivated me for the record.
dude.
because like honestly, my first thought was like, "Oh, I can eat that whole thing." now."
Exactly.
And then Charlie wrote that when I came home. Brent's like, "Sorry, I ate all the like we had already eaten all of it."
And so Brent's been doing. You both have been hitting the workouts hard, haven't you?
Well, he has. We started doing CrossFit because Megan, that works with me at Play Linda, she opened up a gym with her husband. So I was starting to try it out. Brent's been every single day since it's open at 5
nice.
a.m. He goes
Yeah.
to 5 a.m. class. And I've gone 4 times now, but I couldn't go last week. The kids were on spring break. But like I go to the 9 o'clock class, but man, I'm hurting.
Killing it, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It
though.
feels good though, because like I
Good.
feel like I'm going to get strong. That's why I want to be strong. Stronger than my kids.
Like guns?
Like, yeah, I just want to be able to, like, if I need to pick up my kid, I want to be able to pick up my kid without it, like,
Okay.
being out
You
of
want-
breath. You
and
know?
also simultaneously take the kids to the gun show.
Hey,
Yeah.
what is it? CrossFit? Like, is it just body weight strength training? Or is there weights involved?
Yeah, there's weights, there's cardio, it's everything. Like today we had to do rows. Like, so they have these
Yep.
rowing machines, and then I had to do push-ups, but mine were modified because I can't really do push-ups, so I did them like on a bench. And then we have to like step up on these boxes and go to the other side while holding weights. Well, like that's what we did today for an hour.
Nice.
But I
that's
think what I
awesome.
like the most is like you have the same people almost in your class every single time, and they
Oh,
really
that is
encourage
cool.
you, and like nobody judges you because like they've all done it before and I haven't. So when I go in there, I'm so intimidated because I'm like, I don't know how to do any of these things.
Yeah.
But the coach that's there and watching the other people, they freaking back you up. It's
That's
It's
awesome.
nice.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's
So-
good that you have the same people in the class too.
Yeah, it's really helpful. Are you trying to block the sun from Chris's face or
No,
something?
no.
I'm like trying to
I was-
dodge it.
No, I see him doing it, and it's kind of funny, so I was leaving that as is.
There ain't even nothing you can do about that because it's like in between
Oh,
the
man, it's
windowsill and the
brutal.
slat.
Okay, CrossFit. Is it? Would you liken it? Do you feel like you could maybe, if you and Brent do this long enough, this CrossFit, could you do? You know those shows where they run and jump on those.
Oh yeah,
it's like an obstacle course that you jump
100%.
on. And
American
you get,
Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, and then you
Hell
get slapped
yeah.
in the face by something, and
Like,
you're gonna fall in the water.
for
and everyone's
real?
like, ha ha.
For
You know,
real,
and
that is
all
something
happens.
I feel like I could do, like a Tough Mudder or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but I'm nowhere near that yet. I bet
'Cause we'll
Brent could do
sponsor
it like
you.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll be the Adjust the
Yeah,
Mic
right.
team,
Why don't you guys
and
do
I
it
want to
with
see
me?
you guys on American Ninja Warrior.
Hey, do they have you set goals?
Yeah. I mean, like
Oh, that's good.
that we have there's this app that everybody puts their info in, and like you get like thumbs up, and everyone kind of for the whole gym is a member of this app, and everyone kind of encourages you, but you can keep track of your progress by putting in every day what you do.
Yeah, so,
So-
they hold you. It holds you accountable.
And then you
Yeah,
remember
that's
what you
good.
did too, because you can look back on that day and be like, oh, well, in June I only was able to do this many push-ups in this long a time, and
Yeah,
you
that's
build up
awesome.
from
Yeah,
it.
that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
Then you see the progress, and it makes you want to go harder.
Yeah,
That's
the
good.
dogs are now fighting.
They play fight all day.
Dude, Butters looks like he's had lip injections to be on the Housewives.
It's Falcor from.
It's like
yeah.
It's Gilbert Godfrey.
He's
I
got,
got a good
such
picture.
a face, dude.
we got to post
He's
that.
albino,
Yeah,
and he's got an underbite that's
that's
unbelievable.
what I'm saying.
Change
It's
your
like
life.
that big old lip.
He's got that little Edward
The
Cullen teeth.
Edward Cullen. There he goes again.
Well,
Right
who's
back
Edward
to Twilight.
Cullen?
Right
It's
back to
another one.
Twilight.
Jesus, Scott. Jared is winning this all
No,
day.
he's not.
He really is.
You've got none of us convinced in here, man.
Yeah, and you're sparkling right now in the sunlight. Let's take a break.
It's beautiful.
I can do the break.
It's breathtaking. Alexa, clear notifications.
Alexa, shots!
Pulled out the river, she was shivering. It's cold in there. I never told her, but I smelled the proof in her hair. Pulled out the demon, she was screaming, but no one knew. Filled this riverbed just for you. She was my lady, still on my grave.
Are we back reporting?
Check one.
Check, Scott. This fucking dog.
Oh man, it's cold. Out.
Come here, Butters. Come here, my new friend.
Yeah, Colleen, it's a lot different, like, actually, because you know what I realized? I don't give a shit about Port St. John.
Yeah.
There's nothing. The only thing of Port St. John is Chad.
Yeah, and you're like right down the road from that.
It's Chad. That's it. I don't care about any of it.
Joe.
Joe's selling his house. And moving to Titusville.
Who else do we know over there?
Chad. That's it. Chad's garage. And I don't even get over there anymore.
I mean, my parents live there, and my kids' school's there. But
Yeah,
other than that, I would
I've-
never be in Port St. John.
I fell in front of your parents' house running.
So, for any listener who doesn't know anything about Port St. John, when you go to Port St. John, what is there?
Houses.
Houses.
That's it.
And
Well,
houses.
hold on.
Tons
They
of
have a
houses.
Beefs. Beef O'Brady's.
Yeah.
Their Beef O'Brady's is gangster.
And
Their
houses.
Kelsey's is gangster.
And
They have
houses.
a Publix.
Good
And a
Publix.
Winn-Dixie.
Really good
Or
Publix.
Kelsey's, I heard, is not gangster.
That Kelsey's
Dog-
is not good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
No.
it is,
I hear
dude.
it's
think
Not when you have
it's pretty
Titusville.
good.
Titusville's it.
They have Doghouse Pizza.
Okay, I
They
haven't
are
tried that.
big on their pizza.
Holy shit.
They have US 1
Yeah.
and
Oh.
houses.
They got the river and it smells great.
Fay
US
Park.
1, you got the Frontenac Flea Market.
You
That's
got-
not there anymore.
No,
No.
you got Fay Park. You get free dirty needles if you take 2 kids.
Awesome.
Okay.
And police
They have
auxiliary
access to
station.
I-95 now.
But the thing about it is it's unincorporated, so you're not paying like a city tax. You're not
Oh yeah,
paying
dude. My water
your
bill's
water bill's-
$26.
Your water bill's gonna suck ass now that you live in Titusville.
I know,
Ooh,
Chris.
you're in
I
the
know.
shit part of it, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a
'cause-
second job.
So my water bill, and I hardly ever I take showers once a day.
No,
right?
I feel
Stella
like you
takes a
said you
shower.
weren't gonna shower.
And then because I'm it's like one person in that house, aside from when Stella's there,
Yep.
do 2 or 3 loads of laundry a week, basically. And my water bill, never run the sprinklers, is $67
That's actually not bad.
without not doing anything.
It's actually not that bad.
You run the sprinklers, you're talking about $100 water bill.
Scott, what are we talking for a water bill?
For this house, and I run my sprinklers, I'm about 70.
That's not too bad.
How is that possible? Are you on
I got
Titusville City water?
I got a pool. No, hell no. I'm on NIMS.
Yeah, he's in.
Oh, that's it. You're on county water. That's why.
What?
Yeah, if you were on Titusville water, you'd be like 240.
Dude, I can like go talk to my neighborhood water people. Like I could just walk in and they're so nice. It's like it's amazing.
And the Titusville City water people are like the soup Nazis.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
They've been fined for so many
Yeah.
fucking infractions
And the water bills are so high, they're constantly getting yelled at by people.
and it's because of the water bills are high because of all those fines. They're trying to recoup their losses.
We're talking about water bills.
Yeah, that's how we know we're old.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
If you're still listening, which you're probably not.
Lord of the Rings is so much better, guys.
Shut up! Jesus Christ.
Hey guys, last time we recorded, it was Hardware Store.
Yep.
Yep.
That was fun, man.
It was good
And that was
times.
like easy. That was really relaxing.
And we're doing that once a month now, right?
I hope
I
so.
hope so. I'd really like that.
I want to.
Yeah, I do too. That was fun.
I'd really
A lot of
like
fun.
that. Because, I mean, we had some people come up. We
Yep.
had Jessica come up. We had...
Well, let's shoot for
we
April
got to talk
5th.
to Alaska...
Omar.
Omar the Alaskan. He was awesome.
And Jim, it was
Dude, Jim was fantastic.
and Jim didn't even tell anybody that
He killed
Saturday
it.
was his last shift
Are you
at
serious?
Hardware behind the bar. Yeah.
Jim, man.
I know.
You're gonna miss
He
him.
did so good.
I
Maybe-
might
He'll
be
be
able
up
to
there
do
drinking
April
with
5th.
us
yes, he
now,
will.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll have to come sit in with us sometime.
Yeah, shout out to Jim, man. He's a
Really,
good dude.
because he's fantastic.
He's so good.
He did a great job.
Clown porn connoisseur. Jim.
Yeah, he's into
Yeah.
clown porn. Forgot
Yes.
about that.
So funny.
Ghost
That's a
porn
thing,
or
though, huh?
something.
Dude, anything porn is a thing.
He said anything with pirates. And
Pirates?
Then Chris comes in. Oh, buddy, Jim's like clown porn nowadays, guys.
And then Scott took it and ran with it. I'm like, I'm just going to let this go.
Yeah,
I'm not going
funny.
to correct it.
So
Like, are we
funny.
talking about clowns? Really?
Yeah, but no, serious. Thank you, everybody that came out.
Yeah,
It was-
absolutely.
We had
Yeah.
a good time, man.
Omar liked the MILFs. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alaska was funny. That kid was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really easy to talk to, because I've been up there before and interacted with him and his roommate.
Yeah.
Real down to earth guys.
It was
Yeah, it was
great.
a good time. We need to do it once a month. We'll shoot for April 5th.
Okay.
Yeah, I can actually
You
do
guys
that,
left me with
yeah.
all girls at the end.
I know. I was like,
So I had
look at-
Lauren, Jessica, and Colleen and me at the end there.
Yeah.
And
he was
we had a
so
lot of fun.
upset.
Yeah, that must have
It
sucked
was
real bad.
terrible.
Sorry.
Awful.
Yeah.
All I ate was just buffalo. I just stuffed my face with those fucking biscuits.
Oh
the little
my God.
biscuits
There,
and-
it was
so
pretzel
good.
bites.
That
So
buffalo
good.
dip was fucking banging.
It's
I
really
know.
good.
Yeah.
And we actually went back at the end of the week, me and Teresa. And
Yeah.
We have peanut butter
Buffalo
beer week
dip.
next week,
Man.
so we'll have peanut butter food specials
Oh, I'll
Dude,
be up
that'll be
there.
along
good.
with all the peanut butter beers.
Let's do it next week.
No, hell no.
I want some peanut butter. I want to get some growlers.
We can go hang out, but we cannot record. There'll be too many people in there.
Can we not record next week and just go get peanut butter beer?
I'd be cool with that.
I'd be down with that.
We could do that.
I kind of like it.
I could bring Stella to something like that, right? If we go early enough.
Don't
You go
tell
early enough?
anybody.
Yeah, probably. Why not? Just at a table. Not at the bar.
How many different peanut butter beers are there going to be?
As of right now, 13.
That's a lot of different
Out
peanut
of
butter
21
beers.
taps.
How can you make 13 types
Yeah,
of peanut butter?
I know. How do you make them taste different?
Man, I know that we have they're going to do the spicy one again, the General Toes, where
Hold
it's
on.
super hot.
Whoa.
So if you get that beer, make sure it is the last one you taste because it is going to blow your palate out.
I want to get some
completely.
growlers of all these too.
So you
Yeah.
said spicy
It would be kind
peanut
of cool
butter
to try
beer.
We
them.
have
Let's sit here
spicy,
and
we have
everybody have a different one to
Imperials.
try.
Like we have some Imperial ones, like a Snickers one. Then we have a peanut butter fluff with peanut butter.
When are they going to
marshmallow.
release them?
It's going to be on Monday, the 28th.
Nope. When are they going to actually win the list?
Oh, the list?
Yeah.
I won't have the full list until probably the 28th.
Jesus.
We open at 3. I'm hoping to have it by 2.
Well, you guys got to advertise it, right?
Yeah.
You know.
So Amber, for your birthday too, here to wish a big happy birthday to our space guru,
I know it's a good
Kick-ass
picture, so I didn't even
television
repost.
director, friendly meteorologist,
Yes.
wine enthusiast, and sweet tea lover. Our one and
Aw.
only Milky Way man dingo.
It's like she
That was
knows
really
you.
sweet.
Chambers.
Yes.
That's
I
my
hope
work
You
wife.
have the best
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, she's
That's fantastic.
You could
She's
tell
so
she
sweet.
knows you,
Yeah,
man.
She
does.
killed that. That was great.
Yeah, she's
That's
great.
a great picture.
She's the one who brought in the ice cream cake today.
Oh, that's awesome.
See,
man.
people love you.
It was cool. Totally unexpected.
So how's it feel, man?
Well, I had an upper respiratory infection a couple weeks ago and coughed so hard I pulled a muscle on my back,
Oh yeah. Welcome.
which is always fun.
Welcome. That's kind of like hurting your wrist and not knowing how you hurt your wrist.
Yeah. It's like, when you get into your 40s, the check engine light comes on and just doesn't turn off.
It's so, and I got the X-ray results back, and they're like, "Well, it's a sprain, a little bit of ligament damage. You don't remember doing anything?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I have no idea."
It totally wasn't Pornhub free week, but yeah,
it really wasn't. It's still a thing.
Look at these two gangsters over here trying to establish
Chris is
territory.
trying to talk, and the dogs are just going at each other.
Blue
right
is
next
so
to him.
jealous. They have the best fights, man. They're awesome.
Well, how old is Blue?
He's about 4.
Oh, so he's still got a lot of puppy in him.
Oh yeah, and we took him up to Georgia with us.
Nice.
Blue.
Well, where did Butters go?
Okay, what do you guys? What's the biggest thing about Blue when you first met him? What do you remember? Barking.
Oh yeah.
Until he came up to you.
Yeah, he would just because he was protecting us, right? Just we take him up to Georgia. He loves being in the back seat. He sits back there with Silas, and they fall asleep. And boom, we get up there. As soon as we get into the woods where there's no other people at all, he gets out of that thing. We don't put him on a leash, nothing. He just runs around. He sniffs around the property and everything.
Yeah.
Not one bark.
Really?
He when I'll open the door and he'll go outside, and it was raining, and he'd be out there just having a blast.
Yeah.
Come back, and he just sits at the door and waits for you to, come dry him off so he can come inside. And it was the best. He's like the best travel dog. He's the best dog ever.
It's like WrestleMania going on over here.
He tries to be like a little calm with Butters because he can like kind of bully Butters around, but sometimes Butter deserves it because he'll instigate it too, and it's hilarious.
Every time you say Butters, I think of South Park.
And that's exactly why it's his name.
Well, he's albino, right?
Allie named him. He's an albino Shih Tzu mixed with looks like we're pretty sure it's a Dachshund. Because when you look up a Shih Tzu, it's a goat dog. If he had little horns, he'd be a goat.
Yes, he looks like a goat.
Could be pug though, right?
Some people say
underbite.
Some people say Falcor from Never Ending Story.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Well, yeah, didn't Jessica have to correct you on that last week?
I was calling him a trail.
Atreyu.
The guy.
Atreyu.
Atreyu.
He's like a trail.
A trail.
Atreyu.
Because you're getting those SkippityPaps.
SkippityPap.
Yeah, they SkippityPap. I love that. God, I love that term.
SkippityPap.
So what you got going on this weekend, Scott? Anything fun?
I'm gonna do adulting housework.
Yeah, you got you a whole honeydew list of shit
I
to
got
do.
all kinds of shit around this
with
house
no
to
honey
do.
to even make it.
Yeah, I just got to do it.
Just got a do it list.
No honey, I'll do, bro.
Well, let's talk about it. What's on that list?
Pressure washing and getting all that fucking glue off the back porch. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that deserves a cuss word. I'm sorry, it just really bothers me. Every time I look at it, I go, I got to do that, and then I keep it just keeps till it's done.
Isn't it weird being an adult being like, you look at something that needs to be done and realize, fuck, I have to do it or it will not get done.
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
There's nobody else to do it.
Do you feel bad about, I say, okay, damn, I got to do that, but I don't feel like doing it right now, so I'm going to wait. Do you feel bad when you make that wait decision?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Because when I do, it gets done, and then you have that self-accomplishment. Like every at the end of every weekend, I always kind of look back at my day and say, was I productive?
Yeah.
And then I self-judge myself. It's like if I didn't do shit, if I only did like 2 or 3 things, I'm like, you piece of shit.
Same, dude.
But if you get a lot done, you're like, I'm a piece of shit, but at least I did a lot.
I'll tell you what, man. That's why I run in the morning.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, no matter how fucking lazy I am the whole day,
Yeah.
I got out of bed and I took my dog for a run.
Yeah.
So after that, I'm like, I be a lazy piece of shit all day because I ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can I eat a whole thing of Publix cookies? Sure can.
Yeah.
Because I fucking ran this morning.
Right.
I'm like that with the laundry at the house. If I don't get all of mine and all of Stella's done, because I'll get mine done and Stella's will okay, I know she's got some extra shirts we should be doing.
I hate it.
And then, of course, all the extra shirts needed to be fucking washed. And then I feel like a piece of shit because now we got to go deep into the closet. And I'm like, if I'd have just taken the 45 minutes it took to do that fucking laundry, I would be here right now digging through laundry baskets.
I hate laundry, man.
Yeah,
I hate
same.
it. Everything I do in my life, laundry is it. I hate it.
You
It's
know what?
never ending.
But how about that
Never.
feeling that when you're walking away, everything's put up? Fucking got it done.
Yeah, and then
Good
an
for a
hour
week.
later, you're taking your clothes off to go to bed, and there's more fucking laundry, and you're like, ugh. I hate it. man.
Okay.
And there's 5 people in my house. So when I'm doing laundry,
Oh my God,
like,
bless you.
it's like I have to do them separate, like the kids and ours, because otherwise it's like if I mix it all in, like with the kids, I'm so frustrated. But then when it comes to ours, I'm like, oh, thank God. It's big pants. It's big shirts.
Yeah.
You know, like, and we only wear like
Silas
one
shit
set
takes
of clothes
forever
a day.
to fold.
It's like
Yeah.
with the kids, we'll let it pile up for so long because it doesn't look like a lot. It's you go to wash it and you're like, motherfucker.
Allie's starting to do her own laundry,
Nice.
and I'm proud of her. She does a pretty good job because she cares.
Yeah.
Now she's starting to get to where she cares about what she's wearing
Right,
in school.
yeah.
That helps.
She doesn't want me to. She wants to wash her own thing. I'm like, fuck, great.
There's a self-awareness
Get it
thing going on.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Ava's there too. They've always folded. They fold their clothes.
yeah,
I make them fold their clothes.
I will sometimes fold Silas's
Me
or
too.
sometimes
Me
make
too.
him. Depends on if I have the time or if I'm in the mood. It sucks. I hate it. Like, have you ever? Okay,
Are you about to get on
I'm about to
socks?
get a little. I'm about to like. I don't know if this is going to be a sad moment or if I'm going to be judged harshly for this.
Are we talking
Or
about
if-
socks
or
right now?
if
Should
other
I go in
people can
another room?
relate to this, but something is coming out of this conversation.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I've been single for many years.
Hmm?
Okay, and you become like you have to do everything. Like I've become a better cook. Like I wash clothes better. I'm better in a lot of different things. But when you have to do all of these things and it's all on you all the time, I understand. I think why people might settle or just go get with somebody just to do it because they're like, that bitch is gonna do my laundry. Or,
Oh my
or,
God.
That
Wow.
bitch is gonna pay half the bills, or that
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying calling people bitches, but I'm calling them bitches.
you
Like,
kind of are.
I know.
Because you don't want to have to do it all alone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because then you have like
It's hard.
somebody that's in the shit with you.
Yes.
And sometimes you're like, I hate this person, but she's willing, so let's just fucking do it.
I don't know if it ever gets
maybe
that
you
bad.
learn to love each other
I'll
over the
never
years.
do that.
Because you see people that get together or fight a lot, and then they end their lives very happy.
I have breaking
Like,
news.
There's all kinds of that.
I have
happening.
breaking news. I'm going to
Tom
post
Brady is not.
to the Adjust the Mic
doing it.
What is
message
it?
board right now. It's going to everybody if you want to take a look at that. Jared just sent me this. If you want to get a look
Jared
at this.
sent a fucking meme.
No, this is actual proof of a conversation in the message group that we have from Scott's ex-wife. And Chris, can you handle that for me?
So this is from
She doesn't know what the fuck
Andrea
she's talking
Hall.
about.
Shut your mouth.
So Jared is sending these texts to Andrea.
Yeah, it's Jared and Andrea
Right, so
talking.
I'm
Andrea
Jared.
talking.
So I may need you to confirm on that posting that Scott attended the opening night midnight showing
It's not true.
without
Of
you
Twilight.
of Twilight. And she goes, LMAO, which means laughing my ass off. I wasn't having any part of that. To which Jared says, you are going to have to confirm. To which Andrea responds, I can confirm. Followed by a laughy face
He's on
emoji with the tears from Jared. You didn't go, right? And Andrea says no. And then Jared responds with the laughy face emoji with tears coming out.
We're recording.
Boom! Confirmed.
Scott went to a midnight showing of Twilight by himself.
I went to the fucking
himself.
Harry Potter.
Settled.
It was a later Harry
Scott's
Potter.
gonna cry.
I'll admit to it. I'm not gonna lie.
You're getting butters all
I
worked
did
up.
go to a Twilight
SkippityPap.
movie by myself, even. Okay, I did do that, but not opening night. It was a month in.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
But you went and saw Twilight by yourself.
Unconfirmed.
Confirmed.
Unconfirmed.
At midnight. At midnight. By himself.
Who goes at midnight by
You gotta
himself?
go at midnight because
Hey,
you'll sparkle.
can I-
Trivia, guys. You want to do some trivia?
Did you have vampire teeth in?
Oh,
No.
I want to suck your butt.
I just had my blanket because I was cold. It wasn't a cape.
I want. I want to sparkle.
this isn't blood. It's fake blood. It tastes like corn syrup.
Hey, seriously,
Slurpee.
seriously, guys. Like
Oh my God! Edward's on the screen.
I identify as a vampire.
Edward is Batman now, and Jared loved it. So Jared,
Well, that's supposed to
by
be a great movie.
proxy,
It's supposed to be a
loves
good movie. Yeah.
That has nothing to do with Twilight.
No, he hated Robert Pattinson is everything people talk and hate or love about Twilight. So he's kind of him and that Kirsten girl. They're the center of that whole shit.
Kristen Stewart.
Like, let's be real. So, and now Jared, okay, a bat is a fucking vampire. And he's watched every Batman, every opening night. He just watched this last one on opening night. It's his favorite TV show. It's Batman.
Was it
vampires?
Why are we
Twilight?
back to this?
Batman's a vampire.
Do the trivia already.
Batman's not a. That's Bruce motherfucking Wayne.
He's a bat.
Vampire.
He's a wannabe. He
you're
can't be a
wrong.
real one.
This is so
So
far
he puts
off.
on a fake bat suit because
No.
he can't be a real one.
No.
You're so far
No.
off. Just
What are you
swinging a miss.
talking about?
He's
You're
rich.
striking out.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your ex-wife
They're bats.
saying that you went and saw Twilight
She
by yourself
unconfirmed
at a
it.
midnight showing.
She just unconfirmed
No,
it.
Yeah,
she
there's
don't.
no proof.
I just talked
Nobody
to her.
heard any of this.
I've got a
It's
text message right here.
Am I
That's-
trustworthy?
Well, of course.
I
But
believe
Am I trustworthy?
the text that
you know
I'm
what,
seeing.
Scott? Yes,
It's
you are.
confirmed.
Sir.
Like, listen, if I've done anything, I've admitted it. I've admitted more on here than all three of you combined.
That's why I don't
Probably
understand
true.
why you're a liar.
right
now.
I wouldn't lie.
That's why I don't understand.
You guys are trusting Jared, the ultimate
No.
fucking
No.
twister.
Andrea,
Jared
He
is the
knew that we
truthful
were
one.
doing this
Andrea
tonight,
as
so
well.
he's been for hours planning and scheming behind the scenes. And I already told him you
Whose
guys probably
text is
talked.
that? Whose text? That's your ex-wife's. That's Andrea's text.
She just
I
said
believe
on
her
here, she
over
goes,
you,
I
100%.
thought it was that, but I guess I'm wrong. She
No.
doesn't remember.
When did she say that? I didn't hear her say that.
She can't remember half it.
Did anybody hear her say that?
No,
he
that
wasn't
on
even
mic.
using a phone.
Oh yeah, he was. You weren't even using the phone.
That's
He was using a
unconfirmed.
calculator.
This is
No one's
hersay.
gonna believe
There's
this.
the phone call.
No,
That
I
makes
can
no sense.
screenshot it. I can actually hit this button because I have an iPhone.
We have our own
and
screenshot.
it has how long we were on the phone call for.
All right, Sparkle guy.
Yeah,
Give
come
me
on.
the trivia.
Come on,
Dude,
Edward.
listen,
Let's do
I
some.
like Twilight. It wasn't bad.
All right,
saw-
all
There's
right.
nothing behind it.
You saw the
Mark it.
midnight showing.
But like, what is it? Is it a feminist thing?
A
that,
fe-
like,
a what?
Like,
Say that
is
again?
it like, oh, you're a feminine type of person because you watch things that have
no,
love
it's
stories
just
behind
that you
them?
won't admit it.
No, I did admit it. I've admitted that
That you
I've
saw a
watched
midnight
every
showing
single
by
one.
yourself.
That's the only point that you guys are trying to drive in to win some kind of
Thank you,
hierarchy.
Jared.
And you guys are failing miserably at it.
Thank you,
I
Jared.
went to what I would consider a worse movie that I admitted to go into at midnight by myself. Harry fucking Potter.
All right, come on,
I
Mr.
went by
Cullen.
myself.
All right,
Let's get
hold
this
your
by
hold
myself.
out of the
up.
way.
You're gonna start going off on Harry Potter.
Jared is deflecting
Stop.
because he had the book.
Stop! You're going too
It's a simple
far. You're
thing.
going too far.
When
Get to the
Guardian
trivia.
Leviosa.
We're not gonna talk about Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
I'm starting to like them now too. I've watched all of them but the last two. Brett and I have been watching them.
They're fantastic.
They are. I don't know why it took me so
I
long
love
to
the
watch
twins
them.
that do all
I'm
the
mad.
pranks. The
yeah.
prank twins.
Yeah.
Come on, SkippityPap some trivia.
Oh my god.
If a male dolphin gets overly friendly and starts pushing you toward the
He
ocean
wants to have
floor,
sex with you.
Yeah.
there's a strong chance the mammal's trying to have sex with you.
Yep.
Yes. Everyone knows this, Scott.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I'm pretty sure you told
What
me.
would you do?
Didn't a dolphin try to have sex with you once?
No, I've never swam with
Did
one.
you guys ever see the movie Liar Liar
What would you guys
with Jim Carrey?
What would you guys do?
I'd probably try to swim away as fast as
Yes,
possible
of
because you could
course.
drown.
What if you just had to let it happen just to get
No.
some air to
Scott.
get back?
It's not going to happen.
That would never be a
Like you
situation.
would go like
Is
you would
this
just be
something
doing
you-
that
you-
underwater
is this
for a
like-
long time.
When you were waiting in the theater, waiting for Twilight to start,
a
was this
random
the
trivia
stuff that's
question I
going through your
found.
head?
Okay, move along.
Don't piss off a skunk that's hanging around your backyard. If it decides to aim and fire, it'll be impossible to outrun. A skunk can shoot liquid from its anal glands at a distance of up to how many feet?
20 feet.
15, 6, 32, or 18 feet.
18 feet.
18. 6.
Like, and it comes out of the
18.
anal glands. So what makes it? Is it poop?
I have
Does
no
poop
idea.
make skunk anal gland
I don't
juice?
think so.
I don't know.
Because it comes from the glands of the butt.
I mean,
hold on. I got this. Here's some trivia. In Twilight, Bella moves to Forks at the beginning of the movie.
She
Where
moves
did she
where?
move from?
I think I know this.
Is it Kentucky?
No.
No.
Seattle, right?
No. It was East Coast.
Forks.
Weren't we just talking about anal
North
glands?
Carolina.
Phoenix.
I'm glad we're not.
I got
Right?
that wrong.
From Phoenix, huh? Okay. Next question, sir.
So what happened with the skunk?
Yeah, how many feet?
18.
It was 15 feet.
15.
Okay.
Could you imagine anal glands? Just
No.
But nobody's measured every one. One could have been 18 feet.
Maybe it's an average. Maybe
So
some
this-
go 32, and it's just
Yeah.
like there's the average is 15 feet. There are psychopaths in every walk of life. Charlie, I feel like you'd be the best judge of a psychopath. You would.
What the fuck's
you
that
would,
supposed
you
to
would
be?
no. You would search out and you'd seek the psychopath first and call it out. Is what I would say.
Yeah.
I would
so,
agree with that.
So I'm giving you. You know, you have the psychopath dar. Okay. All right. Which one of these professions is not in the top 10 careers of psychopathic people?
Not.
Clergy. I don't even know what the fuck.
No.
Police officers. Chefs. Or college professors.
It's got to be clergy because you have to possess empathy to be.
Yeah, I think so, but that could be a trick.
I don't know because it makes sense with the cops. It makes sense
cops,
with the chefs.
and yeah, it's.
I'm sticking with
Why
clergy.
are chefs psychopaths?
Oh my god!
Like, where does it come from?
Well, how do you define psychopath? That's a lack of empathy, right? That's that's one of
so
the
cooks
big ones.
don't care about their customers
I think you.
I
have
think they
to
get
have,
desensitized.
Yeah.
To
by
certain,
all the
certain
assholes
elements.
turning things in.
Yeah,
and
I would.
fucking
I say
hating on your
clergy,
cooking.
but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
So you think, you motherfucker, turning this back? I'm gonna fucking kill a bunch of people.
What's the
And
answer?
just go crazy. College professors.
College professor. Yeah.
Really? That's well, okay.
They're not in the top 10 of killing
So
people.
if you take like the prosperity preachers that are flying their Gulf Streams around everywhere,
Oh yeah.
that would make sense if you apply
Send me
psychopathy
your
to
money.
them. Yeah.
But like, if you're a college professor, you're dealing with little asshole kids that just think they know everything
Not
already.
all the
and don't know
time.
shit.
Not all the
But
time.
maybe you're molding them and just helping one or two people at a time a year. Makes it all worth it.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Huh, that was a good one.
Do you suddenly have a hankering for a little taste of the family dog? 44 U.S. states still allow people to eat canines. But in which of these states is it totally illegal? Georgia, Washington, Pennsylvania, or Vermont?
Vermont. No, Vermont's really liberal.
I'm going with Georgia.
Like, where is it illegal? You cannot eat a dog in
No,
one of those
because
states.
Georgia's still got some backwood places to it too. So.
So you think they eat dogs in Georgia?
Oh yeah, it's not Vermont.
It's not Vermont.
Washington State? You think they eat dogs up there?
It's another
They
liberal
do a
state.
lot of shit up there.
Pennsylvania?
I have no idea. I'm saying Pennsylvania.
I'm agreeing with that.
It's legal in Vermont. It's legal in Pennsylvania, and it's legal in Washington. Illegal in Georgia.
Damn,
Bible
should have
Belt.
went with the gut.
Bible Belt.
And that all could be like a racist thing too. Like y'all ain't eating dogs in my state.
Yeah. That's true.
Awesome.
They don't serve
That was a
dog
good
up there.
accent, Chris.
That's a terrible fucking.
Do it again.
Y'all ain't eating dogs in this part of the country.
I think it was better the first time.
John Wayne.
He's like, I'm going to take it down a notch.
Eat all the cats you want, dickhead, but no dogs.
No dogs here,
All right, go.
partner.
Let's go.
Oh
Let's go.
my
You're,
God.
you're sparkling.
We got to wrap it up. I got to leave
Look at
soon.
Chris Wayne. All right. In 1970, last one. In
Okay.
1977, a leading American urologist bought a piece of history. He purchased
Rasputin's penis.
the penis of.
Rasputin. Yeah.
It's not an option. Napoleon Bonaparte, Benjamin Franklin, Elvis Presley, or Winston Churchill.
Napoleon.
What penis he trying to buy?
I don't think those other
Damn.
people's penises would have been up for sale.
Where
Trying to-
was
he
it at?
trying to buy some fossilized
Did it say
penis.
where it was at?
Fossilized. Okay,
It was
so
in
you just gave it away.
I'm just making that up, but it's in 1977.
Okay, give me the options.
I could have sworn that somebody
Napoleon
had
Bonaparte?
Rasputin schwanz on display.
Benjamin Franklin,
I'm saying Napoleon, man.
Elvis
I
Presley,
mean, Ben Franklin did get in some crazy shit.
Winston Churchill.
I'll say
Like-
Napoleon.
Which one of these guys were like? Why would you want to buy their penis? Like, was it famous for a
Ben
reason?
Franklin got it on all
and
the time.
why would something like that even be for sale? Like, who would chop that off and set that aside? I'm gonna sell this.
Like,
That's why I'm
what
thinking it's
marketplace?
Napoleon.
Where's the marketplace of famous people penises?
I don't know.
Like,
Somewhere
where do you
with
go? Is that
Picasso's
like some
ear.
like
I don't
eBay
know.
backdoor?
Somewhere
Some, like, you know,
Forbes.
Somewhere on
we
the
used to-
dark web.
We used to go rent videos at Blockbuster, and they had that one room you could just open and go back in. That's where you got the
the porno room.
penis.
So what's the answer?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Napoleon Bonaparte. So it's
So the episode is SkippityPap.
SkippityPaps.
Yeah. Thank you for downloading and listening. Continue to
much.
do so. Grab somebody's phone and do it with theirs.
Yep.
And
Happy birthday, Chris.
Thank
happy
you.
birthday, Chris.
It's been a good day.
Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it. It was nice to spend it with you guys.
Yeah, man. Scott watched Twilight in the midnight showing when it first opened up. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that's just killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.